What's going on, guys and girls? Rob here, and we are going to figure out who is going to be in our last tournament before we go to the Masters. Okay, so we're going to have 80 golfers at Pebble vying for 50 spots, double points. And definitely, if you get in the top 10 here, you'll be in the Masters. I would say anyway, because we're going to take a top 70. What's up, Huss? What's up, Keith? So I'm gonna let you guys. I'm gonna let you guys override me on some of these. Okay. If I say no to one and you guys like no, 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 but you only get 10. You only get 10. You override me on because we're gonna have 80 make the tourney. 50 is gonna make the cut. All right. Alex Noren. He is a C golfer. 16. Let's do like this. 16 minus 2. So that's real good. Abraham Answer. He played this week as well. Anyone see the Mavs kept Clippers? No. Answer is a C plus or 2. That's plus 3. That's not good. Hunter Mahan. No. Brian Harmon. No. Matt Jones. Yeah. I'm going to let Matt Jones make or try it. All you got to do is override me, guys. If it's one of them you hear, he's a C guy, 9. And he shot even par. Andrew Putnam. Kevin Tway. Kiradek Afabanrat. Lucas Glover. Well, let's let Lucas Glover play. We'll let Lucas Glover play. He's C plus. 17. That's good. Minus 3. Good chance. Sergio Garcia. We'll let Garcia. Any big name golfer, we'll let him play this week. C plus. Oh, a 19. That's really good. Minus 4. Sergio may make it to the weekend. Pat Perez. No. Ollie Snydergens. No. Sam Saunders. You got a chance last week. You blew it. Ryan Moore. Nah. Patton Kazire. No. Phil Mickelson. Phil, you got your chance now. You do not have enough points to make it, so you're going to have to get some luck here. C minus. 6 is not going to help that out. Plus 2. Keegan Bradley, Lurch. Yeah. C plus. 18 is a big difference. That's minus 3. He may see the weekend. Jason Day. C plus. 15. Minus 2. Very good. Kevin Kistner. What's up, Randy? What's going on? Kevin Kistner's a B minus golfer. 15. Two questions for the room while I'm doing this. Did anybody, first off, did you watch TPC at Boston? Did you watch his tournament? And then number 2, does anybody else have a problem when from 295 to 300 all the way out to about 375, there's nothing but open land? Put a few bunkers in there. If they're going to go out there and shoot for 360, 370, put the rough up 4 inches deep. Make it where they're going to have to play. Don't let them just go out here and just hit the ball just all over the lot. I hate that. I actually had a few comments sent to me and asked me, said, Rob, how do you feel about it? And I didn't like it either. B minus for Daniel Berger, 9. Minus 1. I just think don't give them a free pass just because they can hit that far. C plus for DeChambeau. 4. That's +2. All right. Patrick Reed. B golfer. Oh, it's a 1. Ooh, +3. Not good. What's up, Sean? Ricky Fowler. B golfer. 14. We may see him in the weekend. -2. Maybe. But yeah, it just kind of cut me the wrong way when they got these kids, get these guys who can hit it 375 feet, 375 yards rather. Oh, we're in the process of getting our map. We're in the process of getting our map. Don't worry, guys. We'll have it probably within the next week. Kuchar A- golfer. Oh, 2 +1. Only Cooch, right? Harold Varner III. Tiger Woods didn't show up this weekend. I see Varner III, C golfer. Oh, 20. -5. Varner. Billy Horschel. He's more than capable of having a good round. C golfer. 1. Oh boy, +5. Not on that one. He's not. John Rahm. B+ golfer. 15. -3. Let's see. Henrik Stenson. We will put Stenson in there. Top 80. B-. 19. -5. Emiliano Grillo. What the hell? We'll put him in there too. C golfer. 4. He's not going to last long like yet. +2. Jimmy Walker, Dynamite. You know what? If he makes it to the weekend, he could make a blast. He really could. He can hit the ball. D+ though. He's got to get a good number now. He didn't do it. +3 is not doing it. Nope. Ernie Els. Virtually no chance. F-. 4. You know what? I'm not even putting else in there. He's past his prime. He's past his day. Danny Willett. Let's put Willett in there. Else is just taking my connection is shit. I keep dipping in and out of the stream. No way. Willett, C-. 14. And he went even par, so who knows what he may do. Joel Damon. I'll take him out. Let's see. Ernie Els, we didn't play him. That's right. Sebastian Munoz. Cam Smith. Cameron Smith actually played well today. C+. 7. That's even par. So he's not out of it. Jonas Blixt. C+. 3. That's not good. +3. Oh, C+. +2 rather. Brandon Grace. We almost got 1/3 of the field. C-. 18. That's good. -2. That's real good. All right. Sam Ryder. Joaquin Neiman. We'll play Neiman. What the heck? A few of the foreign guys. Oh, no, he's Joaquin. Yeah. C golfer. 16. -2. CHI. What's CHI? What country is that? Somebody help me out. Russell Henley. We'll let Russell Henley play. Henley is one of the Eagles, or one of the Eagles' sons. Not really. C golfer. 15. That's good. -1. So we'll let him play. Did the PGA winner play this weekend? Who won the PGA? Yeah. You talking about the kid, Morikawa? Yes. He played, did not play well. Yeah. But nobody played well next to DJ. This course was laid out for him, really. Russell Knox, Fort Knox. CT Pan, Bronson Burgoon, Kevin Streelman. Well, let's play Streelman. Let's see what he can do. I'm hoping that next week they let the rough grow out a little bit. Streelman's a C golfer. 12, even par. Mark Leishman, more than capable of winning any tournament. C- golfer, but a 2, that's not good. +4. All the guys I think are good, they're the ones scoring crap. Furyk. Let's see what he can do with a B golfer. 7. -1. He is a senior golfer now. He's just turned 50. Richie Warinsky, we're not going to play him, or Ryan Armour. Adam Scott, we will play. He'll make a 30th golfer. We're going to have 80 out here this week, guys. Scott's a B golfer, 7, and he goes -1. Justin Thomas. He is a B golfer, 12. And -2, not bad. Tony Finau. He's a B golfer. 13. Yeah, it's -2. Dustin Johnson. He really played well this week. And I know he catches a lot of crap on my channel. From me, mostly, yes. But he played excellent this week, no doubt. B+. 11. But he really didn't have to putt from that's 11 at 2 -2. He didn't have to make a lot of putts. He really didn't. He was knocking it all over the pin, which I could too if I only had to shoot at 60 yards. In fairness. Francesco Molinari, C golfer, 6. Not very good. +1. All right, Sabatini. You won't have to worry about him and Tiger Woods going out to eat together anytime soon. These two guys cannot stand each other. B-. 19. Oh, -5. Sabatini may be there over the weekend, though, whether Tiger likes it or not. Spieth, A- golfer, 14. -3. Louis Oosthuizen. Beautiful swing he's got. -16. And it's 3 under. 37 golfers so far. Graham McDowell. Graham McDowell doesn't play a lot. Really being safe with this COVID. He's not been traveling a lot. B-. 3, and it shows. +2. Game a little rusty this week for Graham. Gary Woodland. You never know what you're getting with Gary, at least, but he can knock a ball a mile. C+. 17. We may see him over the weekend. -3. Brooks Koepka, actually hurt in real life now, but he can play on our tourney. He'll be the 40th man, so this will be half of the field. B+. Oh, 1. Not good. +3. He might not make the cut. May not make the weekend, rather. Zach Johnson played some this weekend. C golfer. 5, not very good either. +2. Bubba Watson. C golfer. 5. That's +2 again. Just not doing it. Fleetwood. A golfer. Fleetwood is 2. Wow. That's still a +1 for him, though. That's not good. Ben On. He's a pretty good golfer. Sun J.M. Webb Simpson. Webb Simpson, a B- golfer. He should. That's 6. Even par. As soon as you say they should shoot well, that's what happens, right? Matsuyama. Hideki Matsuyama, B golfer. 18. That's really good. -4. Right now, the leader is -5. Varner and Stenson and Sabatini. I don't think anybody's done a 6 under yet. I don't think so. Ian Poulter. Ian Poulter. B-. 1 +4. May not see him the weekend. A lot of people don't like him. He's kind of he got a little bit of a pricky attitude. Denny McCarthy. Denny McCarthy. Good golfer. C golfer. 13. May see him over the weekend. Even par. Let's see. Vaughn Taylor. B-. Vaughn Taylor. B- golfer. 13. That's -1, so that's not bad. Nate Lashley. Terrell Hatton. C golfer. 18. Oh, that's good. -3. Ches Revia will be our 50th golfer, so we still got to get 30 golfers. B- golfer. What's a 9? That's not great. -1, though. Let's flip the page. We got 30 more to go. Adam Hadwin. We'll take him. B-. 4. +1. Cabrera Bello. Rafa Cabrera Bello. C-. 6. That's not going to be good. +2. Paul Casey. I don't think he played this week either. D+. 12. +1. Hard to make the cut like that. Charles Howell III. Gumby. D+. 1. +6. Bud Cauley. Johnny Vegas. We'll let Johnny Vegas. Even just in name. C golfer. 6. +1. Jason Kokrak. No, Shane Lowry's won 2 tournaments. He doesn't even need to play this week. Xander Schauffele. We'll definitely give Shane Lowry the week off. B- golfer for Schauffele. Oh, 18. B-. -4. Xander. Very nice. Rory McIlroy. A- golfer. 8. That's not bad. -2. Patrick Cantlay. He is a good player. B golfer. 7. -1. Matthew Fitzpatrick. He scored a lot of points in one of the other tournaments. This is double points week, though. B-. 8. -1. Justin Rose. He'll be the 60th golfer, so we still need 20 more. I'm going to have to go some more. A-. Ooh, 18, A minus, -5. Justin Rose way up there. Johnson Wagner, we'll play him. C golfer. 9. Even par. Bryant Snedeker will be the 62nd golfer. C golfer. 11. And he shot even par. All right, let's get some more golfers out. You add some more. We got 18 more spots, so we'll just play some of the bigger names. We haven't seen Tiger yet, so we'll play him. All right. Sean Stefani, Siwoo Kim, Stefan Yeager, Sung Kang, Ted Potter Jr., Tom Hoagie, Trey Mullinax, Tyler Duncan, Wes Roach, Wee Kim, Aaron Wise, Dylan Fratelli. He's actually played well some this year. South African. We'll put him to the side. We may play him. Tiger Woods. Here's Woods right here. 63rd. A C golfer. 18. We may see him over the weekend. -3. But, of course, this is only the first round. Harris English. Harris English played well today, too. He got in the top 5, I think. C golfer. 9. That's not going to do it. Even par. JT Poston, he actually played well today, too. C plus. 16. -2. Kyle Stanley. C minus. 13. And that's even par for him. Nick Taylor. Cameron Tringali. We'll let Tringali play. What the hell? C golfer. 15. That's -1. Not bad. Troy Merritt. Michael Thompson. Scott Piercy. Let's see what Scott Piercy can do. B- golfer. 14. -2. That's not wrong. Nothing wrong with that. Duffner. All right, Duffner. He really has not played well the last couple of years. C minus. 15, though. That's not bad. -1. Gets him going in the right direction there. Taylor Gooch. He's been on leaderboards a lot lately. C golfer. 14. -1. Wyndham Clark, Aaron Baddeley, Max Homa, Nick Watney, Peter Malnati, Robert Streb, Roberto Castro, Roberto Diaz, Ryan Blom, Scott Brown, Sam Burns. We need 10 more. Roger Sloan, Rod Pamplin, Peter Uline, Patrick Rogers, Michael Kim, Martin Trainer, Alex Chaka, J.J. Spawn, Ben Silverman, Bill Haas, Kyle Jones, Kevin Na, Hank Laboda, Julian Edlane, Brian Gay, all playing like crap. Brian Stewart, David Hearn, John Chin, Andrew Landry, Bo Hostler, Danny Lee, Jim Herman. Herman won a tournament the other week. Jim Herman is a D golfer, but we're going to give him his chance. 11. +1. Anders Albertson, Brendan Steele, Bryce Garnett, Kyung Hoon Lee, Austin Cook, Adam Schenk. All right, Adam Schenk, you get a chance. Being a C golfer. 4, that's not going to get done. +2. Josh Teeter, Joey Garber, J.J. Henry. Still need about 8 more. Chris Stroud, Carlos Ortiz, Luke List. C- across the board, but he's got to get a good number. Oh, he did. How about a 20? How about a -4? Luke List. Very good. Brandon Harkins, Kelly Craft, Jim Canals, Hudson Swafford, Cody Gribble, Chesson Hadley, Brady Schnell, Annabon Lahiri, Alex Prug. These really have some bad ratings. Adam Long, Jonathan Bird, J.B. Holmes, Freddie Jacobson, Curtis Luck, Cameron Champ. Terrible ratings. F, but let's see. That's a 1 +8. He's not going to be here the weekend. Charlie Hoffman. D+, 9 +1. Let's put Fratelli in there too. Dylan Fratelli, C+, 12 -1. So let's put Hoffman, Fratelli, Fabian Gomez. No. Dominic Bazzelli. We'll put Bazzelli and Fratelli in there. How about that? The pizza gang, C-, 15. Oh yeah. That's -1, but that's better than plus. Corey Connors. Let's see. We only need 3 more golfers. Chase Wright, Cameron Davis, Adam Svensson, Kramer Hickok, Jose De Jesus Rodriguez, Keith Mitchell. All right. We've got all of these here. And we'll just play 3 of them. Sung J M. B- golfer. He probably deserves it. 12 -1. All right. Go back through some of these. Any of them's got B's, B- or anything to them. Well, how about Russell Knox? He's a C+ golfer. That's right there at B-. Russell Knox, C+. He needs a big number, though. Well, 19 is a big number. That's -4. Russell Knox makes it. And Sam Ryder. He's going to be number 80. C+. 11. So he went -1. All right. That's first round of the tourney. Now, who all's here with me now? Say hello. Hello, Rob. Hello, Rob. Hello, Rob. I saw Sean. I saw Keith. I saw Randy. I saw Huss. Are they all still here? Could be. We got 5 guys in here. 5 guys or ladies. All right. Let's see what we got. All right. That was first round. Now we're going to play it the opposite way. So, Sam Ryder, you played morning group on Friday. Maybe you'll play better. C+ still. 17. Yep. -3. He goes to -4 now. That's real good. Russell Knox was +4. I mean, no, -4. I'm sorry. And a C+ golfer. 9. So he stays -4. Nothing wrong with that. Sun J M was -1. He's a B minus golfer. 5 plus 1. So he goes to even par. And probably still makes a cut. What was it, 30 people get cut? So far, nobody over par, though. Not Dominic Bazzelli, C minus golfer. 13. Even par for the day, still -1. Nobody above par yet. How about that? Dylan Fratelli, C plus. 14. -1 plus the other -1. -2. Charlie Hoffman. Now, you could be our first over par golfer, which would give me the impression you're probably going home. D plus, you need a good high number. You didn't get it. See, if it's a 5 plus 3 and +1 plus 4. Probably heading home. Cameron Champ, a F golfer. He's got to have a big number. 7 is not a big number. +4 plus 8 is +12. Cameron Champ will definitely head home. Luke List, right now, tied for the lead. Well, not really. 4 under in the clubhouse is the lead. He's 4 under, C minus. 16. Oh, yeah. -1, so -5. Clubhouse lead goes to Luke List. Adam Schenk, +2. C golfer, 16. Oh, yeah. -2, he goes to even par. He may have saved a weekend for him. Jim Herman, D golfer, +1. 18. And he goes -1, so he's even par. Wow. If this cut goes to even par, I'll be surprised. Taylor Gooch, C, -1. So 5. +2. So +2 and -1 makes +1. Probably is at home. Jason Duffner, -1 with C minus. 8. +1. He goes to even. It might make it. Scott Piercy, B minus. 8. -1. He was already -2, so he goes to -3. Nice round. Cameron Tringali, -1 with he's a C golfer. 2 +4, so he goes to +3. Tringali probably can get him a ticket home. Kyle Stanley, C minus, even par. 11. Stays at even par. He's even par. There's a lot of them even par though. That might help them stay for the weekend. We'll see. JT Poston, 2 under. 14. C plus. -1, so he goes to -3. Very good. Harris English, C golfer, and he's even par. 7. +1. Don't like his chances. Tiger Woods, C golfer, -3. 19. Ooh, a C golfer. He is going to -4. -7 right now. Clubhouse lead goes to Woods. How about that? We may see him playing Sunday. Snedeker, even par. 11C, even. Johnson Wagner, C golfer. 20. Oh, yeah, that's -5. He was even, so now he goes to -5. Justin Rose, 2 behind Woods. He's A minus golfer. He's 5 under. 12. 3 under. He goes to 8 under. Clubhouse lead now. Justin Rose, 8 under. Very good shape. Fitzpatrick, -1. B minus golfer. 6. Even par, so he stays at -1. Patrick Cantlay, he's a B golfer. 18. -4. He was already -1, so he goes to -5. A minus golfer, Roy McIlroy, Northern Ireland, -2. And 9, A minus. -2 more goes to -4. He's going to be heard from. I'm writing a path where we may get a tropical storm quickly, followed by a more intense hurricane. It should be a fun way. Yeah, I don't think a hurricane is going to be very much intense. Keith, how many miles are you from the Gulf Coast? That'll make a difference. Xander Schauffele, -4, B minus. 10. -1 goes to -5. Johnny Vegas, +1, C golfer, 8. Stays at +1. I don't like his chances. Charles Howell III. Yeah. How many miles inland, straight, like the way the crow flies, how many miles would you be? It is about 3.5-hour drive to New Orleans. So maybe 125 miles tops. 125 miles. I don't think the wind's going to be that bad, man. I really don't. I think you're going to get plenty of rain, though. And yeah, 125. What's the winds at now? Are they above 75? By the time the eye gets in 100 miles, I don't think it's going to be. I don't think it's going to be hurricane strength. I don't think it will be. I actually took some weathering when I did my radio broadcast. I actually took some what do you call it? Studying the weather. Hell. Meteorology, yeah. They were 70 this morning. Yeah, second storm will be worse. I think just maybe by the rain and stuff. So I don't think the wind is going to be the bad thing. I really don't. Charles Howell, D+. 2 +5 +6 +11 total. Ugh. Paul Casey, D+. 11. +1 makes +2. Cabrera Bello, +2, C-. 7. +1 goes to +3. Adam Hadwin, B- golfer. 19. -5. So he'll be -4 now. Adam Hadwin playing well. Yeah, we got the top 50 golfer, 50 on this side now. Ches Reavie, -1, B-, 14. -2, he goes to -3. Terrell Hatton, C golfer, -3 already. He's not going to hurt his cause. 14. -1, so he goes to -4. Very good. Vaughn Taylor, -1, B-. 3. Ooh. +2, so now he'll get a +1. Yeah. Denny McCarthy, C golfer. 19. -4, he was even, so he goes to -4. Ian Poulter, B- golfer. Oh, 1 +4 +4 +8. Ian Poulter will be sitting at home. Hideki Matsuyama, 4 under. 19, the B golfer. -5. He's now -9. Is that the leader? I believe it is. Yeah. The leader was Rose at 8. Now the leader is Matsuyama at 9. Webb Simpson, even par, B- golfer. 12, B-. -1, and that's what Webb Simpson is. Tommy Fleetwood, a A golfer. He's +1. 6. -2. He'll just go to -1. Doesn't look like he's going to be a featured golfer. Bubba Watson, +2. 5. +2 more, be +4. Bubba probably misses the cut. Zach Johnson, 8. And it stays at 2 over. Brooks Koepka, 3 over. B+, 13. -2. So he goes to +1. Yeah, Keith. I got a feeling it's not going. I don't think the wind is going to be the bad thing. I really don't. I think the rain's going to be the bad things for y'all. Gary Woodland, C+. 2 +3. And going to even par. Graham McDowell, B-. He's at -2 already. 3. Oh my gosh. +2, so he goes to even par. Louis Oosthuizen, B-. 5. +1, he goes to -2. Jordan Spieth, A-. 13. -3, he goes to -6. Spieth does. Probably so, Puck. Probably so, because I'll tell you what. He'll probably be working with his teammates. They'll probably help him out. Sabatini, -5. B- golfer, 12. -1, he goes -6. He's well respected in the garage, too. He'll get some help. Molinari, C golfer, 16. -2, he goes to from +1 to -1. Dustin Johnson, B+ golfer, 10. -2, he goes to -4. Tony Finau, B golfer, 7. -1, he goes to -3. Justin Thomas, B golfer, 2. Wow, +2, he goes to even par. Adam Scott, B golfer, 2. +2, he goes to +1. Jim Furyk, human rain delay, B golfer. I hadn't heard that. -3, -4. Leishman, C-. 1. That's +5. So he'll be +9. He will not be playing. Kevin Streelman. 27 more to go, guys. C golfer. 17. -2. He was even, so now he's -2. Russell Henley, a C golfer. 10. Even par. He was -1. He stays -1. 25 to go. Joaquin Neiman, -2. 17, C. -2, -4. Brandon Grace, C-. 17. -2 goes to -4. Jonas Blixt, C plus, 17. -3 plus 2 equals -1. Cameron Smith, C plus, 4 plus 2, and it was even par, plus 2. Danny Willits at even, C minus, 14. Stays even. Jimmy Walker, Dynamite, he's 3 over, 16, D plus, -1, so he goes to +2. Emiliano Grillo, 8, C, even, so he stays at +2. Henrik Stenson, B minus, 5 under, 10. -1 goes to 6 under. John Rahm, B plus, 3 under, 13. B plus. -2 goes to -5. Billy Horschel, C golfer, 9. Even par, he's +5. Harold Varner, 5 under, 14, C. -1 makes him 6 under. Matt Kuchar, A minus golfer, 9. -2, so he goes to -1. He was +1. Ricky Fowler, B golfer, 3. +1, so he stays at go to -1. Patrick Reed, a B golfer, 11. -2, so you go to +1. DeChambeau, we're getting down to the last 11. C plus, 12. -1, so he goes to +1. Daniel Berger, B minus, 19. -5, so now he's -6. Kevin Kistner, 20, B minus, -6. Now he's -8. Kistner playing well. Jason Day, -2, 5. C plus, +1, so he goes to -1. Keegan Bradley, last 7 of them. C plus, 2, +3. He goes all the way back to even. Mickelson now, C minus golfer, 20. -4, he goes to -2. He'll play the weekend. Sergio Garcia, C plus, 20. -5, he is 9 under. Garcia is. Lucas Glover, B minus, 17. -3 goes to -6. Matt Jones, C golfer, 14. -1. Abraham Answer, C plus golfer, 6. +1, that makes him +4. Not good. And Alex Noren, C golfer, 15. -1, so you go to -3. So, all right. That's first 2 rounds in. We won't try to do any more tonight with that. We'll leave that to be. All righty. Anybody, how did anybody feel about the Indy 500? Did you guys see how it finished? I got strong feelings on it. Takuma Sato won. Japanese guy running for Rahal Letterman. And a lot of people were like, Roger Penske should not have cars in this race. And Sato, S-A-T-O, Takuma Sato. I don't know how to spell Takuma Sato. I don't know. Takuma Sato. Takuma Sato. Yeah, well, I don't watch ESPN. That's the thing. I don't even turn my channel on ESPN no more. Hell no. I don't like those jabronis. No way. So Sato won his second Indy 500 today. And a guy named, let's see. No, I didn't. I'm actually really good at spelling. I just didn't know his name. I hadn't seen his name enough to know. It was a guy that led 180 laps of the race. It's only a 200-lap race. He led 180 of them.
Rossi?
No, not Alexander Rossi. The guy from over in England, I think. I can't think of his damn name either. Rob's sick of the basketball talk. You can tell. No, I'm not sick of basketball talk. Not at all. I was just telling you what I knew today because I watched. And Scott Dixon led almost all the race. And then there was a wreck on the backstretch. And Sato got around him, kind of zoomed around him. This ain't NASCAR, though. Sean says, hello, Miss Rob. And he got around Dixon, and then they threw the caution flag with 4 laps to go. And they did not throw the red flag, and they just let him finish under caution. And I don't know why they did it. I don't know whether they tried to do it as a handout, shake a hand to Takuma Sato. You'll get it soon, Sean. We get it. But I don't know exactly what was happening there. But they gave him the win there in that. NASCAR, I didn't watch it. I went to Mom's for a little bit. I think Harvick was winning with like 65, 70 laps to go. Yeah, Earl Thomas probably counted himself out of Baltimore. He's probably done in Baltimore. I don't know who won the race. I didn't watch the end of it, but I do know Harvick was running. What's the name of the English dude in the race? Oh, I just said it. Scott Dixon. Yeah. Scott Dixon. Yeah. And he led almost the whole race. And he was upset. He was upset. He was like, why didn't they throw the red flag so we could have restarted? Had they restarted, I would have given him a better than 50% chance he would have won the race. I've got numerous texts, emails. Rob, how do you feel about TPC Boston? Is it not a bunch of garbage? He's been acting crazy earlier this year. He got caught sleeping naked in the bed with his brother. TPC Boston's a joke. I agree with everybody that's announced it. If you're going to play that course, if you're going to let the guys on a PGA tour play that course, put some more sand traps up and let the rough grow to 4 or 5 inches minimum. Make them have to look for the ball. It's no penalty when they hit it 350 under a tree. The tree is, it's big old oak, no limbs in the way, nothing. No. Make it some penalties, make it some problems. We'll run it now. Next week will be different. Next week's totally different. So, and this year is the only time TPC Boston's getting Northern Trust for a while. Next year it's going to New York. So glad of that. Let's be glad of that. Yeah, but Scotty Scheffler shot a 12 under 59 Friday. He shot a 59. Yeah. Don't make come on. Don't make it a putt course for us. Don't do it. Don't do that for us. Don't make it a putt course. It's garbage, man. Come on. These guys they were attacking the flags left and right. That they couldn't. I mean, if most of the greens are square or roundish, there's no way to hide flags. Hello, Miss Rob, Huss said. So there's no way to hide the flags. There, even in the front, there was hardly any. There was a few little deep bunkers, but overall, it was really a letdown. Ladies British Open. Oh, but on the other hand, we had the Ladies British Open. And Sophia Popov. If you've never heard the name, it's because she's never played in the Open. And why did she get to play in the Open? Because about 15 ladies did not show up, and she was an alternate, one of the final alternates. And it's not like she walked into it, okay? 4 ladies shot under par for the week. For the week. She was 7 under. 7 under. More than deserves what she gets there. She'll get a 5-year exemption. Beautiful. Sophia Popov, let's see. She's 27 years old, so now, she's from she was actually born in the United States, but of German parents. All right. Went to the University of Southern California, and her boyfriend was her caddy. Great story. Now she, like you then. Born. Well, my parents were not of German descent. No. No, my grandparents were. My father's parents were, or grandparents were of German descent. No. My mom is as much English as English could get. Very much so. Not Irish. She was English. About as much as you can get. And the name is still over in England too. Trust me. Just like my name is over in Germany. Yes, they do. They do a Solheim Cup. Yes. And they've gotten into arguments and fights before. And in fact, a young lady named, oh, geez. Oh, shit. She just retired about 1.5 years ago. She's going to be on Faraday tomorrow night. What is her name? Faraday Monday night. Suzanne Pedersen. If LeBron went in the WNBA, do you think he'd be the greatest of all time? But yeah, but it's like a Ryder Cup. It's Solheim Cup. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, virtually the same layout. It's not much different. No. They play virtually the same way. But this young lady, Suzanne Pedersen, I don't even know where she's from. Maybe she's from Sweden. I'm not sure. She got into it with some of the women here from the United States a couple times. You guys are terrible. How would he describe the beard? Yeah. It aches me. I had sleepless nights. I, I I didn't know. I still don't know if I'm doing the right thing. I haven't been able to sleep for a month. I've been worrying myself to death. My family, you'd have to get rid of me. My family and I, we've been through some tragic times. I didn't know whether to stay in Miami, stay here in Cleveland and make 25 million, or go to Miami and make 30 million. You won't believe how hard it's been on my family. It's a decision I'm going to have to live with the rest of my life. 20, could be 25. And you know, I could be taking food out of my kids' mouths. SummerSlam's not too bad, Michael Peterson says. He watches WWE, guys, so he's got the pay-per-view going on tonight, I guess. But yeah, Keith, what did the ladies fight about? Oh, you know, if let's say they're putting from 50 feet away, and then they hit it close and hit it within 8 feet. Well, you know how a lot of times they'll say, well, pick it up, you're good. I'm playing a History Maker golf tournament. Correct. Very cool. They didn't say you could pick it up. So then they started arguing. Oh, we didn't tell you could pick it up. They were leaving the greens, walking away, going to the next tee. And I want to say the Americans picked the ball up because they saw them going the other way. And they're like, no, we didn't tell you could do it. So if he got in a fight with a WNBA player, could he get in trouble? How was the Nova race today? Like I say, I watched a little bit of it. I saw Kevin Harvick winning. I was down at Mom and Dad's. I saw Takuma Sato drink his 2% milk. Give me a damn break. 2%. Harvick won. I figured he would. 2% milk. 2% milk. Is that 80? Is that 98% water? Man, I don't even want. Hey, y'all talking about the NBA, which is very cool with me. How many points do you think he would get a night? Oh, who? LeBron. He still can't shoot some good as some of the women can. If he got in a 3-point shooting contest with them, he wouldn't beat some of them women. Ain't no way. It ain't no way. But he can run right over everybody. Yeah, Harper's looking good. Real Muto's looking good. He just runs through people, man. That's all he's ever done. If he ever had to learn how to jump shoot and actually shoot a basketball, he'd be dead, man. I bet you could shoot better than he could. I guarantee you could. And then you watch a kid that played down at then you watch a kid that played down at oh shit. What's his name? Dale Curry's boy. What's his name? Stephon Curry. He put that dude in half court out shoot LeBron. Philly is beating your Braves right now 5-3. Oh, are they? Okay. Yeah. No thanks. The NBA, if they looking for somebody to watch them, I'm not. I'm not gonna do it, man. I got other things I can do. Harper hit a monster yesterday. Harper's hitting the ball pretty good. Harper's hitting the ball really good. And hey, I'll tell you somebody else that's not hitting the ball that great. The GOAT out in LA 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 Land. I'm telling you. My man Trout, he's not doing it. He's not hitting the ball like, and neither is Rendon. That team should be averaging 10 runs, or at least 6, 7 runs a game. They're not hitting the ball. Pujols, Trout, Rendon with the DH. Rob, any European retirees where you live? Not too many. No. San Diego Padres are the slam. Slam Diego. Swept Diego. Yeah. Tatis for San Diego. Yeah. And then that idiot they got from Baltimore. That's a kid I've never. Well, they got him from the Dodgers, I guess. I have never liked him. What's his name? He got about $400 million. I'm like, anybody that pays that clown $400 million is out of their minds. He's a time bomb. I really believe it too. I really believe he's a time bomb ticking. And it's just a matter of time before he goes out and does something stupid as shit. But I know he's good. Yeah, Machado. I don't trust him far as you could throw him. Yeah. I like him about as much as I did the kid from Cincinnati. I mean, from Cleveland. What's the one, the second baseman spit in people's face? You see, I had never understood why somebody didn't take a bat and beat that son of a bitch upside the head. If he had spit in my face, I'm telling you, I'd have spiked him every time, even if I'd had to run out to Alamo. I could not stand him. That is one dude I never liked. Machado's right there with him. I don't like neither one of them. But I would have spiked him. I'm telling you, you spit in my face, you're gonna eat spikes. You're gonna be chewing spikes for a week. Play all you want to. No. I wouldn't have put up with that. No way. And I hear a lot of people talk about the kid from the White Sox, Robin Ventura. And when you think about Robin Ventura, a lot of people say, well, he was the punching bag that got beat up by Nolan Ryan. Before a couple of the games, Ryan and him had words. So I look at it this way. He could have took all the crap from him, or if you go take your beating and go after him, though. I only gained respect from both of those guys for that fight. I gained respect for Ryan and the kid from the White Sox. Sheffield, I was never a big Sheffield fan either. Ventura. Yeah, Ventura. I know he had a big mouth on him. Oh, he put him in the hell. Oh, he beat the hell out of him too. He was doing like that with him. But that's the thing, though. Sometimes you just got to take your whipping. If you got to take it, you got to go out to the mound and do what you got to do. And Ventura gained some respect from me for going out there taking this whipping. Yeah, but hey, that's the thing, though. After that, I hardly ever heard anybody ever picking at him again. I tell you what, that dude for the Rangers that time, what was his name? I mean, he cold cocked. I mean, he went whop And I mean, he couldn't have got that dude butt on his chin. Odor, Rockned Odor. What about Puig? Puig's an idiot too. He's just out there. Yeah, Rockned Odor. Now who did he hit? I mean, it was wanted. I want to say it's a guy for Toronto. Joey Bats, Jose Batista. Was it Jose Batista? I believe that's who it was. Yeah, I believe it was. But hey, you know what? I have more respect for both of them. Even if he takes his whipping, man. Even if he takes his whipping, I have more respect for both of them than I had. I'll get in a fight with you, and then you let somebody run in front of you and do the fighting for you. Have someone look at my computer after church on Wednesday. Oh, okay. Cool, Philip. Strawberry Benitez fight back in the day. Who do you think has more fans in America, Dodgers or Yankees? Who do you think, Huss? I don't think it's close. I don't think it's close anyway. What do you guys think in the channel? Huss's question. Huss says Dodgers. Rob Dibble wasn't asked who he was. Huss says he thinks more Dodgers fans in the United States. What do you guys think? If you've been all over the United States, are there more Yankees fans or more Dodgers fans? I don't think there's any doubt. I think I know which one's more of. You got to be done traveling northeast. Can you do a match Don King versus Mike Tyson? Michael Peterson says Yankees. Huss says Dodgers. Wife says Yankees. Sean D says Yankees. I know more Yankee fans, dude. Yeah, easily the Yankees. I don't think the Dodgers are number 2 even. I really don't. If I were picking my top 5 as most popular, I would say Yankees, Red Sox. I would say Red Sox 2, Braves 3. I think the Braves have more, and then the Dodgers. That would be me now. I may be wrong. And the Cubs probably 5th. And Keith even says he thinks there's more Cubs fans than Dodgers. They could be. I think they're close 4 and 5 maybe. But there's so many more Yankees fans and a lot of Red Sox fans in the world. It's a lot of Red Sox fans, man. Everywhere. There's no doubt. I know the Dodgers are huge. Oh, Sean thinks the Mets are 4. I say Yankees, Red Sox, Phillies are down there, man. Phillies got fans. I don't know if they have as many as the Cubs, though. Cardinals do have a good bit of fans. Yankees around the world. Yankees are around the world, man. You go to casinos where you see Asian people wearing Yankees hats. Oh, yeah. Yankees are the most popular baseball team. No doubt about that. No doubt about it. But I'm with you, Keith. The Cardinals have a great fan base. Not as big as the Cubs, though. I don't think. But I don't like the Cubs. You guys overrate the Cubs fan base. I don't know. There's a lot of Cubs fans, man. There's a lot of Cubs fans. I'm not one of them. I'm not one of them. I'm not one of the Yankee fans either, though. But Anthony likes both the Yankees and the Cubs. Team with the fewest fans, probably the Marlins. Oh man, you know what? I don't know about that. Um, wow. I don't know. I don't know if it would be the Marlins or not. Diamondbacks don't have a whole lot. They don't have a whole lot of backing. The Marlins have a lot. Have a lot of the South Florida people love them. Almost everywhere the Cubs go, they have a lot of people in the stadium rooting for. Yep, you're right, Keith. Mariners have a good fan base. Mariners have a good fan base. So do the Rays in certain places. Seattle has a lot in Japan because they have that connection to Japanese ownership. Seattle ain't one of the lowest. Marlins have potential to have a fan base. They're just extremely boring. Yeah. I'd probably either say the Marlins or the Diamondbacks. The Diamondbacks, man. Well, how often do you turn a game on to the Diamondbacks and you want to sit there and watch them? They have a beautiful ballpark. Their uniforms suck. I just their announcers have nothing going on. They have a great ballpark, but just how about the Dallas Cowboys versus the Yankees? Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, well, the Rays playing a half full stadium. You're right there. Seattle Griffey Jr. Well, and then they've got, like I say, they've got some Mexican guys. They have some Japanese talent. Yeah, Baltimore doesn't have a fan base they had back in the 80s even. No. Cowboys or Yankees? Wow. Which one? Well, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, guys. Which franchise do you think is worth more money? How about this? Which one's worth more money, the Yankees or the Cowboys? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter which team you like. Which team do you think's worth more money? Huss says the Cowboys. Sean said the Cowboys. Yeah. Philip says a tie. They'll surprise. It'll surprise you guys which team's worth more money. I'm telling you. But which team is worth the most money financially? Which team is worth the most money? Yankees or the Cowboys? I'm gonna tell you right now, George Steinbrenner paid a little bit of nothing. So let's do it this way. How much are the Dallas Cowboys worth? $5 billion. How much are the New York Yankees worth? $5 billion. Now, if you wanted to make money on them, which team do you buy? So what I'm saying is this: 10 years from now, look down the road. Do you buy the Yankees or do you buy the Cowboys? Both of them worth $5 billion. Look at how both both leagues are getting run. Look at how the NFL's doing things. Look at how the MLB's doing things. Which team do you purchase? Right now, if in 10 years from now you want to make money, You're not worried about which team's better. You want to make money 10 years from now. You're buying the team. You're buying the team. Do you want to buy the Yankees or do you want to buy the Cowboys? I don't think it's even a guess to it myself. I know which one I would buy. If I had $5 million that I could afford to go in either direction, no brainer. No brainer. Well, I just right here it just said $5 billion. But what would you guys do if both of them were $5 billion? Both teams were $5 billion. Randy says Yankees. What did Huss say he would do? Sean said the Cowboys. Philip said more games. I'd take the Yankees. Don't forget now the Yankees have a higher payroll than the Cowboys. Don't worry, don't forget about that. But NFL's payrolls are not as high as MLB's. Not close. They're not even close. No. They pay because they can release players left and right. Well, the thing is, like you say, NFL's been making $9 billion a year, but what's the popularity going to be now? And let's say 5 years from now, 10 years. Sean says baseball doesn't make real money till the playoffs. That's totally false. That you couldn't be more wrong there. Dude, you got people buying that baseball network left and right. Anybody that's paying for cable, the baseball gets their cut of that. Cowboys sell out every week. They're not going to sell out every week this year. Not this year. They're not going to have fans in the stands. Think about it that way. Think about it that way. You're not going to have fans in the stands. No, there's no way, dude. They're not going to be changing things. They're saying they are right now, but by that time they will not be playing. No way. No. You've already got some teams that said they're not going to have fans. Some NFL teams said they're not going to have fans. So they're going to ride the same way the baseball did this year. If I were purchasing, I would buy the Yankees. 2 or 3 reasons. The NFL's on a slippery slope right here. They're letting their players run. They're letting the players run their organizations. They're putting stuff on their shoes. They're letting them put stuff on it. The NBA's the same way. Letting them put things on their jerseys, their name, whatever they want to. They are losing popularity left and right. Gambling wise, NFL is right up there. Yes, NFL is up at the top, gambling wise. But which team is going to be worth more in 10 years? Well, look, let's say the Yankees, at the rate they're going right now, they'll probably win 3 or 4 more World Series. Let's say 2 or 3. Dallas hadn't won one in look how many years, 22 years, something like that. If they don't win something, they're not going to be worth it. Right now, they're at their peak. And I'm with who said something about, I think has peaked for a while. Keith said it. I'm with him. I don't think they're going up no higher. Not even if they win a Super Bowl for a while. They're going to have to do some more stuff. They really are. And baseball wise, right now every game that's getting played, they're getting a cut of the of the television revenue. They're not losing money. They're not losing money. No. Sure, Sean, but you said no. You had a pick. You could have picked the Yankees. You just said, yeah. Long as you don't have a base. Long as you don't have a payroll. You got payroll tax, but you don't have a payroll ceiling. You can get who you want to. Doesn't Texas have one of the biggest American economies? Well, Texas doesn't have any taxes. Texas. If the Cowboys plays at Tampa in week 1, who would win? Yeah, they don't have a salary cap. The baseball doesn't. So baseball can go out. You can go out and get who you want to. If you're willing to open your pockets up, you can go get who you want. Was last Super Bowl was 96. So that's 24 years ago. And what are we getting to? Super Bowl 55 this time? Don't get upset, Sean. Well, he's just telling numbers, bro. He's just telling numbers. So you can't get upset now when you start defending stuff. Yeah, you can't, In baseball, of course, you can win when you have all the best players. No, certainly not. I disagree there. There are some teams that have had the quote unquote best players and never won nothing. Yeah, there's teams that's went out and spent too much. The Cubs have went out and spent a lot the last few years. Shaw wasn't born then, boys. Yeah. So, right. Yankees last time was 09. They beat my Phillies. Yep. Ugh. I'm not saying they wouldn't be the teams I'd want to buy anyway. Who wouldn't want to go out and buy the Rays? Buy the Rays, move them, open your wallets up, and then keep that same general manager you got and say, look, instead of $40 million, we're going to give you $100 million to spend. Psh, they would be awesome. The A's the same way. Billy Bean, look, you don't have to spend $35 million this year. We'll let you spend $90 million. What's the most pointless franchise? Oh man, most pointless franchise. Rays could take off to Montreal. I don't think they will. It's a couple of things keeping them from going to Canada, but it could happen. Oh, most pointless franchise. Oh God. Are we talking football, basketball, baseball, everywhere? Oh, jeez. Sacramento Kings? All sports. Sacramento Kings, maybe? I don't know. I don't know. That's what I'm asking. Sacramento Kings. Jets and Browns are up and coming teams, man. They I don't know. Sacramento Kings, Buffalo Sabres. Carolina Hurricanes made the playoffs. Buffalo Sabres, last time they made the playoffs. Oh, yeah, the Jets are huge in Jersey. Yeah. Now, any team around New York, nah. Buffalo Sabres, last time they made the playoffs, I was like 12. No, Keith. Brooklyn Nets are huge too. Phoenix Coyotes. Well, the Coyotes are going through new ownership. They're going through anytime you got new ownership changes. Nets are making some moves. They're definitely not the worst. In basketball, I would definitely say the Kings. In baseball, I said the Diamondbacks a little while ago, but man, I tell you, there are a couple. There are a couple of teams in baseball, man. Really, really just and somebody even said the Miami Marlins. They really, really do not just they. Well, the Padres are a lot better than they have been. Rockies are better too. Look at their record. It would have to be an NBA team or MLS. Well, the thing is, MLS it's really, really wrong to take an MLS team. Most of the teams in the MLS haven't been out over 6 or 8 years. Hey, look at some of the football teams out there. Look at some of the football teams that have stunk to join up over the few years and just can't get anybody to come see them. Detroit Lions, I'm telling you, they have given away tickets to fill up the seats just so they wouldn't black out. It's crazy. So they wouldn't have a blackout. I don't know. NFL wise. Yeah, Lions in a crime-infested city. And I can remember when the Phoenix Suns were an awesome team to watch, man. NFL teams have a chance to compete, yes, but move the lines. That's the thing. You can list the players, list teams on one hand that have never been to a Super Bowl. Lions, Browns, and Browns, Texans, see, Jags didn't go. Jags just made it to the AFC Championship, didn't they? All right. Chargers have been to a Super Bowl. Chargers have been. They've lost, but they've been. Lions. Dolphins have been. Dude, Dolphins have won Super Bowl. Are you kidding? They've been. They've won. They've lost. They've been to a couple. That's what I said. The Browns. Let's see. Lions, Browns, Texans, Jags. Is that it? I think that's it. I think that's it. Yeah. Those four. So the Texans they have a great following. The Browns, they just had the number one pick. You got to give them a little time to percolate a little bit. The Jags, what's Khan's going to do with that team? I really don't know. I expect him to sell that team. I expect him in the next 5 years to sell that team. Yeah. Right. The Texans, and the thing of it is, Jags been around 20 years almost. They've been around 20 years. It's hard to believe it, but they have. They've been through ownership changes and stuff. The Vikings never won a Super Bowl, but they've been. Yeah. Chicago's won. Washington's won and lost. Philadelphia's won and lost. Dallas has won and lost. The Cardinals only have lost. They've never won. The Falcons only lost. The Panthers have only lost. Rams, They won. Given the bullshit that's happening in Minnesota, I hope the Vikings never win anything. I think a lot of people liked it when the Broncos won. The Broncos went those years in a row and lost. Then they finally, who was it that played Green Bay? I don't forget who it was. And I was not an Elway fan. But I'm like, come on, dude, you got to at least win one before you get the hell out of there. And they won one. They've been to the Super Bowl though. They've been to the Super Bowl. They were AFL team, yeah. But they've been to Super Bowls, yeah. Just like the Chiefs before last year, but the Chiefs they went now. Yeah, right. Huss, I totally disagree with you. Texans have potential to have just as big a fan base as the Cowboys now. Now let's don't push the ship too far before it flips over. Now, the Cowboys are working on fan base from 45 years ago. There are people my age and old, 65, 70, 75, 80 years old that we're talking in maybe 30 years, not in like next. I still don't think so. The Cowboys have the ground floor. Cowboys have a ground floor that's just solid. They have Hall of Famers. They've got Super Bowl titles. No. The Texans are never going to be the Cowboys. That's just not going to happen. That's just not going to happen. Yeah. Yeah, the Colt 50. The Colt, were they Colt 57? No. What were they called? Yeah. Tex Schramm when he bought the Texans, yeah. I wish Houston would have became the Oilers. How many people love watching the Oilers play back in the day? I loved them. I wish it would. I'm with you, Sean. I loved them when it was the Oilers. Titans have went to the Super Bowl. They've went. They lost, but they went. They've been to the Super Bowl. The Oilers never went to one, but the Titans have. Yeah. Oh man, they were so fun to watch when they played in the Superdome, and they played in that dump, man. Yeah, you're right, Keith. That stadium sucked. Yeah, but that man were there. Dan Pastorini. They were a fun team to watch. They were a fun team to watch. Yeah. Oh yeah, he got ripped off and kept running. He was a tough guy. He was really tough. He deserved all the accolades he ever got. He was really, really good. But they could have saved that team. They really could have. They messed up. Biggest team in the South. Falcons, Titans, Dolphins, none of them. Saints. Yeah, Plunkett won the Super Bowl in 1980. Yep. I think the Saints are a bigger team than the Falcons, Titans, or Dolphins. I think Huss. Saints, I know there's a lot of fans up here. Yeah, they're huge here. They're big here. They're not huge, but they're big. Yeah, yeah. Saints are big. And the Falcons, man, there are more Saints fans in Virginia than Falcons fans. I think so. Yeah, I think so. My cousin is a Saints fan. What do you think, Sean? If you go walking around the city, would you see more Falcons hats or Saints? I think it's more Saints, dude. Neither one. You're not going to see thousands of them around here anytime. But I think you see more Saints. I really do. You see more Breeze jerseys than you see Matt Ryan. I'm sorry. You just don't see a lot of Matt Ryan jerseys go floating around. You just don't. Loads of Braves fans in Virginia and the South. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of Braves fans here. Oh, yeah, a lot of Braves fans. You work from here down North Carolina, South Carolina, all through here, Tennessee, Alabama. You see a lot of Braves fans, yes. We didn't even talk about them a little while ago. We talking about, well, yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. We got to talk about them and the Yankees, and I said the Braves had a big fan base. They do. There's no doubt the Braves have a huge fan base. But yeah, Saints and Falcons, neither one have a ton here. Pretty sure half the people in Braves games are from Alabama. I think the Jags should move to San Diego. Well, the Jags have a lot of reasons to stay where they're at now. The Sun owns AEW Wrestling. They're able to wrestle at the Civic Center in Jacksonville, inside the AEW warehouse, or at the football stadium whenever they want to. And they can, that's the thing. They could have five pay-per-views in Jacksonville a year if they want to. Yeah. If they want to do it, they can do it. And it won't cost them nothing extra, Detroit Lions should move to Carolina. Carolina's already got a team, though. If a team was going to move somewhere, they need to move somewhere that a team needs to be. Like, I really don't think Chicago, South Carolina doesn't have a big enough city to keep, just like Oklahoma City. NBA, I know you meant well. But why have you got Oklahoma City basketball right there? That's a college town. No, they do not need to be there. San Antonio, I'll send them to Compton. San Antonio would be a good place. That's a big city, man. San Antonio is huge. It's just out of the way. That's a problem there. How about Huss's favorite city, Portland? Portland. I don't think we send anything to Portland right now. But LA is definitely not the place, and San Diego is not the place. Myrtle Beach, nah, I don't think so. There's too many things. Portland is a bonfire. Are there other cities that can hold a second team? LA definitely can't. Can Chicago? Yeah, maybe. Chicago is, you're going to have your Bears fans, but are there enough people that are not Bears fans going to support a second team? I don't know. Cleveland, Cincinnati. Yeah, Austin's pretty big, but Austin's a college town. Yeah, Austin's a college town. That's a problem. Richmond's not big enough. Raleigh, they wouldn't be big enough with Carolina being in Charlotte. Too close. Then you got Nashville. Nashville was a perfect place for them to be. Memphis, maybe too close to St. Louis. I don't know. Really. St. Louis to me was always a place I think should have kept a football team. St. Louis should have kept a football team. But Frontier, they've had 3 chances. And they always voted against new stadiums. Alaska. They always voted against new stadiums every time. We don't need a new stadium. We don't need a new stadium. We don't need a new stadium. Okay. Phoenix, they've already got Cardinals. They've got the Cardinals, dude. And they play in the nicest ball stadium there is. Cardinals have the nicest stadium there is. The problem is they call it now the National Football League, the Polar Express. I don't think you can go overseas. I really don't. Football they really have tapped every place possible. I think. Tokyo Bullet Trains. I really think they've tapped everywhere possible. I really do. It would be a whole lot of problems. Have to have an extra off week, especially Tokyo is a long ways, dude. 12 hours from here would not be good. It'd be 9 hours. Yeah, 9 hours from the West Coast. Still wouldn't be good. Probably St. Louis, but like the guy said, like Keith said, they've not been able to keep a football team in the last however many years. They just can't. Would Chicago hold a second team? Probably. They would have to build a new stadium, put them down on the south end, and you would have to have something anti-bear. Whether, I don't know what it would have to be. But it would have to be something that the Bears don't like. So then when the two teams if they were to play each other, they'd have to be natural rivals. That's what I'm saying. But I just don't know if there's enough people in Chicago for two teams. I may be one of the craziest people out there, but I really think in 10 years' time, there could be a second team in Vegas. I really think so. We're going to see how this deal works in Vegas. It may be a flop. I don't think it will be. I think Vegas is going to be the perfect thing. And then you go put one right over the other side of town, over on the other side of UNLV, 20 miles away from the other side. Jeez. This one would even be right at the airport, even closer to the airport. Vegas is going to finish 7-9. Okay. Vancouver Grizzlies was probably the most insignificant pro team ever. Yeah, not a lot of people thought about it. I'll tell you another team, a lot of people have never really thought about it. How about the Minnesota Wild? Thank you. The Minnesota Wild, really people never given them any thought. And then you have to think, okay, what are the Minnesota Wild? Does everybody know what the Minnesota Wild is? And then it's like, okay, really? Yeah. They are a hockey team, yes. And that's the thing. When you think Chicago Blackhawks, you know it's hockey. When you think Winnipeg Jets, you know it's hockey. Edmonton Oilers, you know it's hockey. Montreal Canadiens, you know it's hockey. Toronto Maple Leafs, you know it's hockey. Yeah, remember the Minnesota North Stars. They could have had the North Stars. Dallas Stars, that's fine. Why didn't they come back with Minnesota North Stars? I know I hate all the teams from Minnesota. Flyers, of course, yeah. Yeah, Penguins. But that's the thing. A lot of people don't know about the Wild. So that's one of the most quote-unquote insignificant teams, I would say, from the U.S. And Vancouver, that's in British Columbia. But insignificant in the United States, that's one of them right there. And they draw decent crowds, but they just do not get ratings on television. People don't know who they are. LA Kings get a good rating at home. They really do, man. There's a lot of folks that follow the Kings and a lot of movie stars. People on the West Coast just don't care for hockey, I'm afraid. But they get a good rating, though, man. They get a lot of people to go to watch those games. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They're not going anywhere. No. No. The problem with the East Coast is this. By the time they play at 7 o'clock, it's 10:30 here. No. Arena football went out of existence. Yeah. They folded a year and a half ago. Americans like action field sports. That's right. Who in here has ever went to a hockey game? And then, if you went to a hockey game, was it boring or was it fun? So first off, if you've been to a hockey game, tell us that you've been. And then, or you can put boring, fun, great time, decent time, whatever. I've been to many hockey games in my life, and I will tell you, I think it's the most exciting thing you can take in as far as a sporting event, personally. What do you think? What do you think, wife? How do you like hockey? Going to a game? Oh, it's great. Randy, going to Red Wings games. Does that get your adrenaline pumping? Just walking in there, going to the games. Do you like it? Or is it just another sporting event? That's one. That's one right there. Have I ever been to a sports stadium or an arena and not been impressed with it? Yeah, Randy loves hockey. Yeah. I have been to games. I have been to places, to sporting events, and been like, yeah, baseball games are great in person. Yes. There's no doubt about it. But in fairness, me and Randy can tell you, Randy's right here with me. Watching the puck go around, watching the players, and actually hearing it when they run them into the boards, and where you can watch the offensive side, defensive side, you can watch a penalty box, you can watch a crowd picking on the guys in the penalty box, you can watch the benches all at one time. Correct. I'm with you, Huss. TV doesn't do justice to hockey. But when you go to it live, That's the biggest difference there is. The second biggest one's golf, no doubt. Baseball's a difference. I pushed an old lady out of the way to catch a home run ball. If you've never been to a golf tournament, okay, all I say is if you ever get a chance to go to one, go. Have your walking shoes on. Find out who, or just start following one of the people. It doesn't matter. Just if you don't know any of them, start watching them. Follow along with them, especially on a Thursday when there's nobody there. And after they hit the ball, you're walking down the fairway, you're 30, 20 yards away from them and talk to them. And I'm telling you, you're going to find out real quick the disposition of this golfer, and it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun going to golf. College football games are they are there's a lot to go into a college football game. More often than not, if you go into a game, let's say it starts at 7:00, you better leave home 3 hours early. Parking, people camping out, people eating, all that stuff. You got to get into your seat and all. It's a pain in the butt sometimes. College football is nuts. More often than not, you got a lot of alcohol in there getting passed around, bottle to bottle and stuff like that. Plus, you can buy beer. But most of the time, most of the students are sneaking in alcohol. I've seen Virginia Tech play multiple times. I've seen Virginia Tech play North Carolina. I've seen Virginia Tech play Miami. I've seen Virginia Tech play Boston College. I've been to a lot of games, really have. And Lane Stadium, and I'm not just saying this because I'm from Virginia. Lane Stadium may be the craziest bunch of wild people I have ever seen go to anything like that. I've been to other stadiums. I've been to other football places. Nothing like Lane Stadium. That is just nuts. And that's where Virginia Tech plays. Look up the top 10 wildest arenas or wildest football stadiums. I'll guarantee you they're one of the top 10. I'll bet they are. I've been to basketball games. They're a lot quieter. They're more laid back. Surprisingly, I always had good seats. Not true, Huss. Browns fans throw a lot of dog biscuits. Notre Dame, Penn State, the big house in Michigan's wild. Yeah. There's a few places that every time you watch LSU, the place, yeah, over 105,000 in Michigan. That's right. LSU, with a Tiger Stadium, or they call it the Tiger Den or whatever. Yeah, that place is crazy. There's a lot of places, man. Yeah. So, if I were going to any sporting event right now, and money was no object, number one, I would like to go to an NHL finals game. Death Valley, yeah. I'd like to go to an NHL finals game. Number two, I'd like to go to the college football championship game, wherever the hell it's at, whether it's in Miami or whether it's in Scottsdale, Arizona, or whether it's even in a dome stadium. That'd be all right. Third, I would want to go to a World Series game. Fourth, I'd love to go to a soccer game somewhere. I really would. Yeah. Racing is not even on my list anymore. Give me Saturday night racing, and You know, sitting down in a lawn chair watching them race and fight. That's fine. $5, $8, whatever they charge me. It's crazy. We'll get a World Cup game, yeah. I moved from the Midwest to here, so I like the Big Ten teams more. Oh, okay. Well, I'll tell you what. As a YouTube community, what we're going to have to do is if one of our teams is really, really big and they're really, really getting a lot of publicity and they're really moving up in charts, moving up into the rankings, we're going to have to find somebody to go get some tickets for us and be like, okay, we'll pay, each of us pay for our own ticket, but find somebody who can hook us up. And that'd be good. I actually really want to go to the USA games when we host in 26. I hope Ohio gets selection for stadium use. They might. They may. That would be awesome. You got Cincinnati. You got FC Cincinnati's field. Yep. The place up in Philadelphia, they'll get used. Where the Union play, they have a great field. And they have easy access to Jersey or Pennsylvania or Delaware. So it's easy to get in and out of there. Any good stadiums in Virginia apart from the college stadiums? Any good, soccer fields? No. Chicago. Richmond. That is not no. That would not make a soccer field. Sean, top of the mountain. It's okay. They could play on the football field, yeah, maybe, but I don't think so. They'd have to go somewhere like Richmond to play. We don't really have it. I mean, Lynchburg Hornets, the Lynchburg University Hornets, they have a nice college field, and it's okay. It's getting late, guys. I better get going. Have a good night. Keith's heading out the door. All right, Keith. Have a great one. We've played 2 rounds here. No, not the baseball stadium, Sean. They'd have to play on the football field. They would have to play on the football field. Yeah. Yeah. So we've got two rounds in the books. Who is going to be making it to the Masters? Will Tiger Woods be doing it? Tiger is, I don't know, she's 7 under. Yep. And I want to say 9 under's leading. So he's not far back. Kishner is 8 under. Berger 6 under. We got Glover 6 under. Matsuyama's 9 under. So he's only 2 ahead of Tiger. So watch us tomorrow. Don't know exactly what time I'll be on. But I'll be here. Okay. You guys have a great rest of your evening. Randy, Sean, Huss, Keith. Oh. I did get a message today. I guess everybody heard. Did you get the message earlier? Did everybody get my message earlier about D-Lons? I don't know if you did or not. That's what I want to know. I had a D-Lons update this morning.
Good night.
All right. Good night.
Good night, fellas.
Good night. I'm heading that way. So everybody's heard about Dale. Okay. All right. So we know the good news. The good news. Huss says night, Ms. Rob. It was great. No, and he's supposed to get out of the hospital tomorrow afternoon. Sean said good night. Randy, good night to you as well. But he is they had to dig more into his leg, but no amputation Friday. Tomorrow afternoon, evening, he should be coming home. He's going to have a nurse with him 6 days a week. So that's pretty cool. So let's hope that's really good. And I have not heard anything about Linda. Yeah, we're gonna have Dale on here again soon. Soon as he gets back normal, we know he's still got all. He's got to do treatments and all that. I hope she's okay too, because we know her husband was in a car wreck, totaled his car. He was in the hospital. She had to go all the way back to Pennsylvania. So let's hope her husband's fine, and let's hope she's fine as well. So, you hope the nurse is fine. That won't hurt either, right? Always helps you get a little better. Once Dale gets settled in and starts having a schedule, and I can find out his schedule more often, season 4, YRL. We're going to get it rocking and rolling. And we'll definitely get it going. Huss is heading out. I'm heading out. Sean, help me out, brother. Use YouTube for what it's for. Positive, not negative. D-Lines, get better, my friend. Linda, I hope you and your husband are doing well in Pennsylvania. Wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands, and wash them again. See, there Sean says it. I agree with him. And he's a young man. He's much wiser than a lot of us. So I tell you what, follow the rules. Wash your hands, wear your mask when you go in someplace. Be smart about it. And you can prevent others from getting it, and you can prevent yourself from getting COVID. And that's what we want. We want to get rid of this shit. You all have a great, great evening. Round 3 at Pebble will be sometime tomorrow. Keep an eye out on it. I'll give you an update on D-Lines as soon as I hear it, probably sometime tomorrow morning, could be afternoon. And congratulations, Dustin Johnson. You had a great, great day. See if you play that well next week. We'll see. And we got to see if Tiger made the top 70. I think he did, but I think he's not up there by far. And Mickelson, he's out. Senior event next week for Mickelson. So he's going to play his first 50 and over event. Should be fun to watch. Have a great one, guys. God bless, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.